My favorite player when I was young was Jaromir Jagr. When I was young, he was #1 guy in NHL. He was leading, all points. He was winning cups with Pittsburgh. So, and my room was, all Pittsburgh Penguins. So it was my age like huge back home, and he still is.
My favorite player growing up was Evgeny Malkin. I just liked the way he played. He was a big center, skilled. I thought I was like him growing up, so I thought he was a pretty entertaining player to watch. I've had a chance to get into a few battles with him, but now it's story of the past, I guess.
Dominik Hasek was my favorite player growing up. I kind of grew up watching the Sabres when they were making that run to the Stanley Cup in '99 against the Stars, and they had some offensive stars like Satan and players like that, but I just remember Hasek was like must-watch TV every night. He was making unbelievable saves without his stick, coming out, rushing players. Just a really fun goaltender to watch night in, night out.
My favorite player growing up was Paul Kariya. I just loved his skill. To be honest, I loved the Mighty Ducks movies and the cartoon. And Kariya back then, he was running numbers, so it was fun to watch a guy like that.
My favorite player growing up was Keith Tkachuk. He's actually my cousin, so we followed him every team he was on, so it's kind of cool that I used to watch him, and now I play against Brady and Matthew.
Favorite player was Mario Lemieux. Mario was just a player I really liked, when I was really young when, he was playing, but I think, the way he was handling the puck, and when he came back from his back injury, he scored that game, came back, and I think he had 3 points or something, and I thought it was pretty cool. He could miss a lot of times. When he came back, it was nothing, and I really appreciate that. And obviously he was a good person and a good player on the ice.
My favorite hockey player growing up was Peter Forsberg. Growing up, he was the big star for a lot of hockey kids back home in Sweden, and it seemed to score a lot of goals. He did that penalty shot in the Olympics, scored a lot of goals in the NHL, and was just an unbelievable player. Yeah, I met him. He's a nice guy, so it's great to see that he's very successful outside the ice too.
My favorite player growing up was Nick Lidstrom. Just the defenseman that he was. Obviously, he was super sound and really good defensively, but he made the game look easy, and so definitely someone I wanted to try to model my game after.
My favorite hockey player growing up was Henrik Zetterberg. I love the way Zetterberg played. He played fast, he had great hands, he had cool dekes and moves on defensemen, and I would always watch his highlights on YouTube and try and act like him in the game and play like the way he did.